Hey, it's Chris and Brian here from Resolve Technology. Today we're going to talk about map drives, and I guess this would be a help desk ticket that we get every so often with map drives and losing the map drive and seeing red X's in the map drive. And Chris, maybe you can explain a little bit more what I mean.
Yeah, so you'll see here I got a B for backup, so the B drive, the P drive, and I have this RESO for something just tied locally to this machine. But this is actually generally in a work environment. This would be like a file share on a file server, or like maybe they don't have enough resources and it's living off their domain controller. Whatever they're doing for like on-premise file sharing. Now, for me, you just see this red X. This doesn't always mean that it can't connect. So as you can see, this red X here, they'll say, hey, I lost my drives, or the L drive's missing. If you just click on it, you see it's still there. This happens a lot with laptops. They see once I clicked on it, it went away. This happens with laptops because they leave the office. And if they're not connected to always some kind of VPN, it's going to show that X when they're coming to and from the office. Alternatively, just like in the screenshot here, you could disconnect and remap it, but that's best for your staff because like it's pointing to generally when you see a drive letter, like other than the C and D drive for me here, that's actually a local storage to my machine. Any kind, and then the E drive here is just a USB flash drive. But anything else down here where you see this little like networking icon, like that's
Those are map drives. Yeah.
yes. We don't really care about the drive letters. We generally automate this. So certain it's called an OU, an organization unit on your domain there is accounting, gets the accounting drive, which is the G drive, say. We'd have that automated to anyone in that group. So when you log into your computer, it would automatically map it and show up here. We generally go by the UNC path, which is just why you see the IP address, the //, and you see this 10.3.3.10. That's the IP address to a device I have that's hosting this up, the storage, this 5.89 terabytes.
Yeah. So the key is like a lot of times, like Chris said, we'll automate this mappings, and it's just something you usually don't have to worry about. And Chris said, just double click on it, it'll come back if you see the red X.
I guess we can add this in too. Say I have SNHU. I used to go to school there. I can navigate there from the location without the mapping through the network path there. If I wanted to map this, you could show more options. Map network drive, and I could make this the Z drive. This is essentially, and now I have the Z drive. So now you'll see that show up. So that I just mapped the drive for you as well. That's the manual method. If I don't know if you're technically inclined to try something like that.
Yeah.
On Windows 11, that first menu, you don't have to. You can also get there from view or right here. You click the three dots, map a network drive. You can choose what letter you want, the location or the folder.
But Chris said, in general, if you have IT people, just let them automate all this for you. But don't get scared when you see the red X, or double click on the icon first before you call your IT help desk. You could probably fix it for yourself just by double clicking on it. All right, Chris, we'll wrap it there. Have a good one.
Oh, can I add one more thing real quick?
Yeah,
I forgot. Just because you don't see a desktop shortcut doesn't mean it's not mapped. You actually have to come to this PC on Windows 10 or 11, and you'll see on the list of drives, you might see it there. If you need to add a shortcut, you can simply drag it, and there you go. Now you have I know a lot of people love the desktop shortcut.
Yeah.
But this PC is where you can find all that. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or you can put it in a quick access. If it doesn't already show up in there, you can right mouse click and do quick access.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can pin it.
yeah. All right, Chris, you want to send us out?
Yep.